Welcome back to Bible Stories for Kids. Today's story is about a man with incredible strength, stronger than any superhero, you know? His name was Samson, and God gave him a powerful purpose. Before we begin, make sure you click the subscribe button so you never miss an exciting Bible adventure. We bring you new stories every week, so hit subscribe and let us jump into the story of Samson, the strongest man with a special mission from God. Long before Samson was born, his parents really wanted a child. One day, an angel of the Lord appeared to Samson's mother and told her something amazing. You will have a son, and he will begin to save Israel from their enemies, the Philistines. But there was a very important rule. Samson must never, ever cut his hair. As long as his hair remained uncut, God would give him special strength. Samson's parents obeyed, and soon Samson was born a child chosen by God for a special mission. As he grew, Samson became incredibly strong. Not just normal strong, but God-given strong. One day, Samson was walking when a roaring lion jumped toward him. Without any fear, Samson grabbed the lion with his bare hands and defeated it. He didn't even have a weapon. Another time, Samson fought 100 Philistines all by himself. They tried to attack him, but Samson was just as strong. God's power was with him, protecting him and helping him. Samson knew that his strength didn't come from his muscles alone. It came from God and from the promise that was tied to his long, uncut hair. But even the strongest people have weaknesses. Samson's weakness wasn't in his body, it was in his choices. Sometimes Samson made decisions that were not wise. He ignored warnings from his parents and from God. He started to trust people he shouldn't have trusted, people who didn't want what was best for him. And one day, this led him straight into danger. He forgot that his strength was a gift and started to take it for granted, thinking nothing could ever hurt him. Samson met a woman named Delilah. The Philistine rulers, who were Samson's enemies, wanted to capture him. So they went to Delilah and offered her a lot of money to trick Samson into telling her the secret of his amazing strength. Delilah asked him again and again, day after day, "Samson, please tell me, what makes you so strong?" At first, Samson refused. He made up silly answers to trick her. But Delilah kept asking, begging, and insisting until Samson got tired of it. Finally, he gave in. He told her the truth. "My strength comes from God as a sign of my promise to him. My hair has never been cut. If it's cut, I'll be as weak as any other man." That night, while Samson slept, Delilah called a man to come and cut off his long hair. The Philistines rushed in to capture him. Samson jumped up, ready to fight, but this time, something was different. He tried to break free, but his strength was gone. He was no longer the mighty hero. The Philistines tied him up, blinded him so he couldn't see, and took him away to be their prisoner. For the first time in his life, Samson felt weak and completely alone. He had broken his promise to God, and now he had to face the consequences. In prison, Samson had a lot of time to think. He remembered how God had chosen him for a special purpose, how God had given him incredible strength to help his people. He realized he had made terrible mistakes. Samson felt sorry for his choices, and he prayed. He said, "Lord, please forgive me. Give me strength one more time so I can finish the work you gave me to do." As time passed in that dark prison, Samson's hair began to slowly grow back. And with his hair, his faith in God also began to grow stronger. One day, the Philistines gathered in a huge temple to celebrate capturing Samson. They brought Samson out into the middle of the crowd to make fun of him. Samson was now blind, so he asked the servant leading him, "Please place my hands on the pillars that hold up the temple, so I can lean on them." He stood between the two main pillars that supported the entire building. Samson prayed one last time with all his heart. "Lord, remember me. Please give me strength just one last time." And God heard his prayer. With a final, mighty push, Samson shoved the pillars with all his might. The huge temple started to shake. The walls cracked, the roof began to crumble, and then the whole building collapsed. In that final moment, Samson defeated more of his enemies than he had in his entire life. His mission from God was finally complete. Samson's story teaches us some really important lessons. First, our gifts and talents come from God. Samson's strength wasn't just about big muscles, it was about God's special purpose for him. Second, our choices have consequences. Even strong people can get into trouble if they stop listening to God and make bad decisions. Third, God always gives second chances. Samson failed, but when he turned back to God and prayed sincerely, God forgave him and restored his strength. And finally, real strength isn't just physical. True strength is trusting God, obeying Him, and choosing to do what is right, even when it's hard. Thank you for watching the story of Samson, the strongest man with a special mission from God. If you liked this story, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss our next Bible adventure. We have so many more amazing stories to share with you. See you in the next video.